Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a very busy video because today we're gonna start getting a lot more plants ready to go outside because hopefully this upcoming week in about a week now, we will hopefully have everything outside or starting to plant everything. Now stuff is growing very, very well, but I do have to go into the germination room and I do have to start planting a lot of lettuce and all sorts of stuff like that. So before we do go ahead and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you know every video, and please like this video. Let's go ahead and start today's video. So I'm very, very excited about this because there's a lot of incredible plants I'm really hoping to have outside into the garden. So first thing I'm going to be focusing on very, very soon, and this will probably be one of the last things I'll go outside into the garden, which is going to be the tomatoes. The tomatoes I'd really like for those to be significantly bigger before they do go ahead and go outside. Same things with the peppers, and the peppers are still very behind on schedule. So some other stuff I'm really going to be focusing on very soon is I have to plant out a ton of seeds outside once everything outside is ready. I'm also going to have to do a lot of work with trying to make it a good acidic soil for blueberry plants. And then at some point in today's video, I really need to start planting and putting down the lettuce seeds. So usually I just do one tray, but I'm going to do 2 trays because I'm going to have a ton go outside. But I also want to work with these indoors and just do a lot of testing over summer so I can really have a lot of time to let those do as successful as possible. I'm also germinating some seeds in the germination room, so I'll be planting those eventually in today's video also. So I'll figure out what to do first, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so here's kind of where I'm at right now. I've gotten all the lettuce basically ready, and just the game plan of what everything is. You can see I kind of changed up the way I'm seeding stuff now. Before I just did soil on top, kind of pushed down with my finger and hoped that would work. Now I'm starting to press down the tray onto another, I fill it up with soil, level it good, and I press it down with the same exact tray, but a second one, and then that forms a great area that I can just really well work with. So basically what I'm hoping to, the game plan is there's going to be 3 sections for each one. So I have 8 seeds I'm going to be doing. 8 different types of lettuce plants. I have gourmet mixed greens, oak leaf romaine, black Simpson, butter crunch, grand lettuce, grand leaf I guess, and then ruby red, and tango. And tango is a very, very cool one that I really haven't worked with much, and I've really only worked with it maybe once. So the game plan is I'm just gonna be planting these, and then they'll go throughout these 3 right here, and then I'll basically just put this down at the very front, water it, and then it'll go in the germination room right there, and then it'll just sit in there for maybe, who knows how long, but it'll be in there for quite some time before a lot of them can grow very well, and then hopefully everything will be able to really thrive over here. And yeah, I do really hope stuff can do good. I think the game plan for getting everything outside ready is I'm going to be setting everything up. I'm hopefully going to be picking up soil later today. I'm not planning to do anything outside yet today, just because it's like incredibly windy. So once I actually do put that fabric down, it's just gonna go airborne once I start opening up those bags. So I'll be doing that probably tomorrow, and then that'll be really fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'll do the time lapse, and then I'll do barely any seeds in each one. I'll probably do maybe I'll just see how many I have. With some of these like little packets right there, it just really depends on how many seeds are in it, and just yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Alright, and the first one is done. It's all been watered. It's all under the soil. Very good. Really, lettuce just grows incredibly quickly, so to be honest, I might start seeing some stuff starting to poke out of the soil in about 3 days. And I think my plan for this is to Well, I think I'm basically going to just let it do really good in the germination room, let it grow significantly, and then once it looks good, I'm going to be putting it under the grow lights, but I'm going to be putting like a box under it. So it is like incredibly close to the grow lights, and hopefully that'll let it thrive even better. Now it's time to do the second one, so let's go ahead and start that.
Rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking.
Alright, so I so far finished both trays. You can see both of them on the ground. There's so much germinating in here, and stuff is finally starting to germinate. I do have to water stuff like crazy after I do finish this video today, but I'm going to start doing the spinach, and you can see the germination really worked. All I'm going to do is just pick up a good amount of seeds, drop it in, and then I'm just going to kind of cover it up like that, give it some water, just like that, and then I got to label it once I'm all the way done, and then, yeah, that'll be it for this plant, and I'll see you guys in a second once this is done. Alright, and I just finished the spinach. It is right there on top of, well, the heated mat. And I'll probably keep that in for just a few days. A lot of stuff is starting to germinate really well, but I'm going to kind of stall for a little bit longer to let the other seeds that haven't yet germinated and still have a chance to hopefully germinate. And those plants that are doing really good will stay in here for a few days, and then all of it will go out. So I'm probably going to give it an estimate of about 4 more days before everything goes back out, and the lettuce will be very, very quick too. So this is basically going to be the end of the video. So just like what I was saying a second ago, I'm going to start preparing and getting supplies very, very soon. I'm going to place an order on Amazon, and probably after this video is done with, to get a lot more supplies like perlite, some compost, and some more just basically peat moss, and a lot of other stuff to go outside to the giant mountain and try to mix some stuff together to make it really good again. And after that's done, everything should start to go into pots all over the yard and the garden, and then everything will be ready to go and and all the plants will be ready to go outside. There we go. So I'm also going to have to till. I'll probably do that off camera later tonight, but other than that, this is going to be the end of the video. So thank you all so incredibly much for supporting the channel and watching today's video, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.